Hey, slashers and scream queens, and welcome to the Horror Daddies Podcast,
where we talk about horror movies.
and the daddies in them.
Oh, and not just daddies. Vampire daddies.
Vampire daddies.
But I'm your daddy. What?
We're not supposed to say our names.
Oh, shit.
They're not supposed to know.
But how are they supposed to know who we are?
I don't know. We should get nicknames.
So what could it be?
Okay. How about this?
Okay.
I'm Vanessa.
Okay, Vanessa.
I see where you're going with this. I think so.
You're Sabrina.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And you're Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer.
I like Jennifer.
Hi, Vanessa.
Vanessa.
I thought you were doing High School Musical.
That's so me too.
I was.
Troy and Le Cordon Bleu.
I was going on pop culture.
Okay. Who's Don fucking Rickles? This motherfucker over here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who's he?
Don fucking Rickles.
What about him?
That's Glenn.
Damn, okay.
That's just Glenn.
He got a little chain.
They are two chains.
Okay, phone.
Can you hold your damn phone?
Sorry, my.
Jennifer. Sam. So I'm your film daddy, Sabrina.
And I'm your Horror Daddy, Jennifer.
And that's not me espresso, bitch. What movie did we watch today, Jennifer?
Well, after I eat boys, we watched Abigail.
Ooh, Abigail.
Oh, it's a girls' night.
Oh, we should have gone pajamas.
Yeah, we should. I mean, I kind of am.
And I had to put my face mask on, like my my avocado mask
Okay.
on. Yeah, bitch. Self-care.
I use grapefruit.
Bitch, I hear you all the time.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
It's good.
Click that link.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So this is the highly anticipated Abigail movie.
Yes, that we thought we covered, but we did it.
Yeah, we were like, oh yeah, we forgot about
Yeah.
Abigail, and I loved, so I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Abigail. What were your first thoughts when you went on theaters?
Well, to be honest, like just the cast alone, I was already
Sold.
super excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea of Dracula's or some vampire's daughter, but let's be honest, it's Dracula's daughter. It's a universal picture. So like,
No, it's just Michael Myers.
yeah. I do like the idea of the kidnapping and like she's playing them and they're locked. They're in a cage with a monster. So
Yeah.
it's like, how do we get out of this?
And it's like a kind of interesting take on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole concept of Abigail is pretty cool and it's playful. It's very fun.
I like that it's funny, but also could be scary at times.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of fucks in this movie.
Do you want to know how many exact?
How
So
many?
apparently there's estimated to be, let me double check it. I had it right here. 224 times they say a version of fuck in this entire
That
movie.
sounds like it's not right.
It sounds like more, but
Yeah.
but like halfway through the movie, we're like, damn, they say that a lot.
Yeah.
In this movie, especially Frank.
Oh, yep. Yes, Frank. Hello. How you doing, Frank?
He had to think about it. He was like, God
Especially
damn.
Vampire Frank.
Oof.
God damn.
Oh.
We also have a guest picture here of Peter.
It looks like a memorial.
Well, yeah. He did die in the movie.
Yeah, true.
He
That's
did die.
true.
And it has to be, it was his, what's it called? His face shot? Because
his
his headshot, yeah. Because when I met him, he didn't have Abigail pictures. So
Yeah, but he was fucking awesome. Very nice, sweet
He's
guy. He talked to
giant.
us and everything.
He's giant.
He's like a solid brick.
Like, girl, I was like, let me climb though.
Carlos was trying to not let go.
I really wanted to ask Kevin, like, how much do you lift? Because if he would have said like 300, I was like, can you lift me? Like, can we
you
test that?
Bench press me one time. That's
guys,
it.
he looked like he could.
Yeah, he's really tall and big.
Mhm.
Like just jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was still
But
thinking.
yeah, the movie is my first time watching it. I went to theaters and it was completely empty. And
That's good. I don't remember if it was empty.
yeah, I think maybe there was maybe one person. Like it was like right in front, but that was it. And it was fun. Like I really enjoyed it. I thought little Abigail, she ate this entire movie up.
Mhm.
She is incredible. The way that she can be so threatening and condescending and just an innocent little girl is crazy. She did such a fucking awesome job.
You know what I want to see? Abigail versus Megatron.
Oh,
They're both Universal, so it can happen.
Metrigan.
Yeah.
Metrigan 3.
That needs to be the one. Abigail versus Megan.
That would be go pretty hard. I mean, how can
it's
Abigail not win?
And it's not even them fighting. It's just them clocking and reading each other.
And then for breakdancing.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of it. That would be so good. But no, this movie is just so great. I think everyone's fun. It's just a fun movie. I think it's just a very, very fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen it. This is my first time seeing it since it came out in theaters. So it was a nice refresher.
I do remember what happened. So we went to theaters to see this.
Mm-hmm.
I was still on vacation.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
We got home and we ended up watching Late Night with the Devil right after.
Yeah.
Eating popcorn and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, I woke up like I was dying.
Yeah, he's like, damn, I was last night with the devil.
Yeah. I woke up with food poisoning the next day.
That's fun.
I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But then we were just kind of, there's so many movies that came out. We're like, let's try to do more modern ones. And we kind of forgot. We're like, we'll get to Abigail eventually. And then we kind of forgot.
Well, I was waiting for it to come out on physical. And it did.
We just never got it.
But this one was directed by Matt Bettinelli Open and Tyler Gillette, who also directed Ready or Not.
Here I come.
Radio Silence, Scream
Yeah.
6. Yeah. Written by Steven Shields and Guy Busick. And then it had a budget of $28 million.
Okay.
And it only made $42 million, which surprisingly,
Really?
people don't support movies.
Come on. And then they're like, oh, what about these original? There's no original movies out. Captain America 27 comes out. Fucking Hulk 5. To go watch the movie and then bitch about it when it comes out. Wow. They just be making movies, huh? It's like, motherfucker, just support. Go watch other movies.
Yeah.
Don't wait for a Marvel
Also,
movie to be in theaters.
For a year that we got, like, technically 2 Universal Monster kind of movies, because we got Lisa Frankenstein that same year, which y'all did not go see.
Yeah, and then...
I did.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, no original movies.
Yeah.
Lisa Frankenstein was right there waiting for us.
And
And y'all let her down.
Yep.
And then just shit on it because it wasn't scary.
We had a good run, and then the Wolfman came out, and apparently I heard it was bad.
And that makes me so sad because I love Lee Winnell.
The tagline for this movie is "Children can be such monsters."
Okay, that's cute.
It's
That's
catchy.
cute.
Yeah,
That's pretty cute.
It's catchy.
It's a very small cast, I will say. We have Melissa Beretta as Joey. We have Dan Stevens as Frank. We got Alicia Weir as Abigail. We got William Catlett as Rickles. We got Catherine Newton as Sammy. We got Kevin Durant as Peter. We got Angus Cloud, rest in peace, to Dean. We got Giancarlo Esposito as Lambert. And then we got Matthew Good as Father. They don't even say his name.
He's just father.
Yeah, he's
Lazar.
daddy.
He goes by many names.
Many names like daddy, father.
Yeah.
Oh shit, daddy, don't do that to me.
Oh, daddy. So did you know that Kevin Durant was able to change his character's origins and he used his native Quebecois accent?
Oh, well, yeah, because even his last name is like Lacroix, right?
Durant.
Well, no, like in the show, because in the movie, because he's like French Canadian.
Yeah. So he uses. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Love that for him.
But before we jump into the movie,
welcome to hell, motherfucker.
You getting a raise? That was on point. Forget about the meeting that we had last week. Remember when I wrote you up? Forget about that. You did great.
Wow.
So Jennifer, tell me, did you fight any demons?
Let me see. Sabrina. What I will bring back to the table is that damn little dog keeps coming back into my yard, and I'm to the point where I'm just gonna be telling my big dog, sick him.
Go. That little dog's gonna be like, oh no, like Jaws, the vertical effect.
Yeah. Well, today it came back, and my dog saw it, and my dog was like, roof, and my other dog was like, which I'm surprised she wasn't the one barking. And then that little shit pooped in my porch.
Nah, bring the mom to clean it up. The daddy, the kids.
That was
Yeah.
And then the dog, the owners are calling it, and it's not coming over.
He's trying to escape. I think he's asking for help.
He might be.
He's like, please,
I
Why
know.
is he outside all the time? Do they just like let him? Does he live outside?
No, no. He's never outside. He's
Oh,
only
okay.
outside when they let him outside. But
He immediately
he goes outside, he immediately escapes, and I'm like, y'all need to watch your damn dog.
What the fuck, bro? He's gonna get hurt.
And now
If
the
it's not your dog, it's gonna be someone else's dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you might not know. Maybe one day he's back there. It's dark, and you just, it's your fucking
Something I
yard. You're
just
not
won't-
expecting
yeah.
anything to be there.
Exactly, because my yard is fenced for a reason. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because you never know. Because then if something happens, then they're trying to make it your fault. It's like, bitch, I thought your dog is in my yard.
It's still in my property.
Exactly, that's true. Tell them. Tell them.
Girl.
Maybe my dogs won't do that. I'll
Mm-hmm.
square up with the fucking dog.
Well, it's funny because like now they send the kid to come over and grab the
Oh,
dog.
that's fucked
Yeah.
up, bro.
I'm like,
They're trying to make you feel bad.
I don't feel bad. I said, all right, side of the gate, open the gate, you can grab your damn dog. And then the kid couldn't grab the damn dog, so I grabbed the damn dog. And it's like, take your dog, have a nice day. I was being nice.
Yeah, it's a kid. That's why.
Mhm.
That's why they sent him. It's like,
And then as soon as I gave him back that dog and he left, I let mines out. Let him loose again. Mines are now outside. Let him loose.
just scare the parents, pretend that you kidnapped the kid.
But yeah, and then it's like,
That sucks.
PSA people, just watch your fucking dogs. And if you have a dog that escapes the fence, figure it out.
Yeah, like it's not
Because-
that hard.
Something will happen.
Also, there's gators
Here, yeah.
in here. Like, so it's like I said, if it's not his dogs that might accidentally do something, it's gonna be a fucking gator.
Also snakes. I found a snake in my yard the other day,
Yeah.
and then I was outside, and then I saw it escape into one of the sprinkler system thing that's on the floor. And
Hell
then,
no.
And then the other day, my dog saw something on the floor. He goes like this, and he like kind of like, bitch. And I was like, oh no.
Charlie's
I
like,
was
don't do that.
so I was like, Charlie, come here, stop. And then I look over. It was just snake skin, but he was
Wait,
kinda
you
like,
said your dog's name is Charlie? We're not supposed to get personal, Jennifer.
it's Charlie IE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
remember
oh
his-
my god.
His real name is the other way.
I see.
Yeah.
Wait, now you told me.
They don't know that.
Ugh, don't say anything, guys.
So, anyways, the dog saw snake skin, and I was like, "Oh no!" So then yesterday, I kind of made my man like, "Hey, can you like do something about this snake? Because I don't do that. I don't like that shit.
And he
As
did-
long as it's not my snake, because I own a snake, and people are like, "But you own a snake." I was like, "It's different when they're outside."
But it's also wild. You never
Yeah.
know. It could be a poisonous snake, if
Thank you.
anything. Yeah.
We have
a garden
cottonmouths
snake is
here.
different.
It was black. I don't know. It was tiny.
Yeah.
Not tiny, but small.
Mm.
Anyways, we bought some of that snake repellent
Oh, really?
for like venomous snakes.
Yeah.
So he just spread it around the yard.
Okay. I mean, that's something at least.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that's scary. I don't fuck with snakes like that.
Hell no, I mean, and neither does he. And he's like, well, I don't know how to do it, and you don't know how to do it. And I was like, then I don't know. We gay. We don't know what to do.
You both look at each other. The fuck? So, what now?
And I was like, listen, because our battery for our lawnmower kind of got busted.
What?
Yeah, so we've been like the lawn cut kind of crazy. And I was like, listen, you said since you bought the lawnmower, you're gonna fix this battery issue. You haven't done it.
So,
I'm sorry that I keep asking you, and I know that annoys you. But once you do that, I'll gladly cut the yard and help you cut the yard.
just record it for the page.
I should.
Just all sweaty and
yeah.
shit.
But for now, we need to do something about this yard because it's getting hotter. Snakes are starting to come out, and I don't need long grass.
You don't exactly.
Mhm.
They can be hiding right there, and you're not gonna notice.
Say that again.
They're gonna be hiding right there, and you're not even gonna notice.
You heard that bit? Because I know he listens. So you hear that?
They're gonna
We
be
gotta
right
keep-
there, and you're not even gonna notice.
Thank you. We got to keep the fucking yard short.
Give it a fade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's just when we worked in an animal hospital, we had to worry about those, and they'd be hiding like in corners and shit. And
Yes.
it's so scary when you're not because you're not thinking about it, and you can't be every day at alert at all times. Like
Mhm.
it just sometimes just doesn't happen.
And then if I have dogs, and if they get bit,
Mm-hmm.
it's emergency room time.
Yeah.
And if they can help them,
Yep. Yeah, it's scary.
always a fear.
Yeah. But
The cats be slapping them shits like they don't got it.
they all don't go outside.
Not only that, cats' reflexes, just bite
They're
me, babe.
crazy.
Yeah, they're fast as fuck. They're faster than the snakes.
So weird.
That's why cats are like meant to be outside.
That's what cats live forever.
Yeah.
Like cats just can.
I
do
seen
that.
a snake go for a cat, and the cat went,
Bitch, get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. But I mean,
Anyways,
I'm glad the dog's okay.
thank
You
you, thank
know,
you.
everything's no problems. But I
Yep.
hope it stays in its fucking owner's place.
It's not.
It's
Did you fight any demons?
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I mean, I've had a good week.
That's good.
I went to Spookala.
Mhm.
We're recording this a day earlier than we usually do, but
It's Saturday.
it's Saturday. Don't say nothing. But I met David Dasmalchain
Mm-hmm.
from Late Night with the Devil.
Mhm.
Fantastic guy, very sweet, very nice. I don't know what to say. Like he was just so sweet.
You got a really good picture of him. I was like, damn, that's a
Yeah,
good angle.
he
Like,
sat down.
like, what's your name, Daddy?
Yeah, he sat down and I just took a because I saw people taking photos, so I was like, okay, I'll just take one.
That was the picture that's like, hey, that man over there bought a drink for you, and you look over, he's looking like that. I'm like,
He-
okay, I'll take that.
Like
damn
he
drink.
literally went, damn, and like took a
Mhm.
photo. I was like, whoa, okay, sick. But I made him sign my Dexter slide box that I made,
Mhm.
and I was like, hey, like I have a gift for you, so I made him a drawing, and he grabbed it. He was like, oh my god, and it was like the Late Night with the Devil poster,
Mhm.
and I put Kermit split open in half with like if it was a girl.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my god, you put Kermit too, like this means a lot, like
Mhm.
because he has like history with the Muppet movie. And he saw the box and he was like, this is my first time ever signing something Dexter related, because he's
Mhm.
gonna be in the new show. He told me he told me his character's
He
name.
gave him the T.
I was like, yo, what? This has
Yeah.
never been confirmed. I don't know who the fuck he was playing.
Mhm.
He was like, you want my character's name? And I was like, I mean, shit, if you can't say it, then yeah. And he wrote it down, which is not, I mean, it was just a name, but it was kind of like, ooh, I got.
But we're not gonna say nothing. We're gonna
We're
wait
not
for
gonna
the
say
show.
that.
No, it's
No.
T. It's
like,
T.
we're not supposed to share names.
Yeah. Oh my god.
His name was
Yup.
Troy. I was like, who's for someone? High School Musical?
Gabriella.
Gabriella.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Gabriel.
But no, he was so sweet, very nice. And then we went to his panel, and he's such a horror freak basically, and he's very excited to share some big news about a movie he might be directing. He doesn't know yet, but we don't know what is it about. He couldn't say much, so it was pretty fun. But it was packed, bro. So packed for someone that did pre-orders too, because his signature was
Mhm.
a comic book, a photo signed, and something that you had,
Yeah.
and it was fucking packed. We were the first one in line, and so we managed to like beat everyone, but it was crazy how packed it was.
That's good.
Did Gigi Dolan, the wrestler, I
Shut the
saw.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. It's because
It's an inside show.
Yeah.
I
It's
have a
not
crush
her.
on Gigi Dolan, and
does.
she was there, and she's famous
so
online
fucking
because she
beautiful.
thickums. Yeah, and she's beautiful, so she's thickums, and she is. It's like, wow, like she is. It's there, and like just to annoy them, I just every 5 seconds, wow, that's orange, like Gigi Dolan's hair.
Shut the fuck up.
The thing is,
Sorry, Vanessa.
only wrestling fans are gonna get that.
Yeah, that's true. Google it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trust me, you won't regret it. But I'm trying to see. I mean, I feels like I will say my demon. I would say for today, it was packed at the convention, which it was expected for a Saturday. But it felt like I was at Target, where people just stop in the middle of things. They forget that there's other people.
Mm-hmm.
So that was annoying. But
that's normal.
yeah, I have to be like, it's a convention.
People are taking pictures,
Yeah.
traffic.
Except when they're not.
Yeah.
But I have to, just ignore it and just be like, whatever. It is what it is. But no, it's fun. We're going tomorrow again, so last day. But I think it'll be fun. I'm
Mhm.
excited. But yeah, I think that's it.
That's it.
I don't think I fought any demons. Vanessa, did you fight demons? No demons? All right, that's good. She's blessed.
Oh, you left your shirt here.
Oh, I did?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I walked around. I left without a shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we should get into the movie.
Yes.
Let's get into Abigail.
So like every Dracula, Abigail opens with Swan Lake.
Yeah, right. It's like
Swan Lake was used a lot back in the Universal Monster days. Dracula was the first to use it, but I think they used it again in The Mummy.
Is that like a public domain? Do you think? Oh, okay, yeah, 'cause that shit is old.
Yeah, Swan Lake, you can use it for this video though if you want the whole
Oh,
background.
I'm gonna play it right now. That song reminds me for my Star Wars freak. It's like the kind of the not the Darth Vader theme, but I think there's like a Star Wars song that kind of starts like.
You know what I hit the other day? That Natalie Portman was like in that one Star Wars trilogy, and I was like, oh my god, that was Natalie
she's
Portman.
Queen Amidala.
Yeah,
Like the queen.
yeah.
She's and then the second one when the monster rips her like goes to kill her, but cuts her shirt into a crop top, and I'm like, damn, she looked good in
That
that.
monster was gay, fashionista.
Oh damn,
He
girl.
gagged.
Yeah, it's like, damn, you look good like that, girl.
Yeah. All right, we're literally 5 seconds into the movie.
Anyway, so like Natalie Portman in Black Swan, Let Me Suck Your Cock. She was doing ballet. Abigail was doing
Yes.
ballet.
Thank you, Winona Ryder. Yes. Yeah, so she's balleting to Swan Lake, and then we see that our other 6 kidnappers are setting up to kidnap this little girl. So they put a tracker on her car.
Mm-hmm.
They get to their house. They kind of beat her there. Abigail shows up. She's on the phone with someone. We don't know who yet.
She faking.
It sounds like it might be her daddy.
The whole time I'm like, she goes, mm-hmm. And then long pause. I have fun. And then long pause. I think so.
I
It's
mean,
like,
if you
what
don't
is
know-
she? What are they saying?
But if you don't know,
that takes that long.
I will say the trailers ruined this movie.
Yeah, I think this movie does suffer from because you made the joke like, should we just watch the trailer? Because it kind of you see a lot of the reveals kind of in the movie.
Because I feel like if you actually walk into this movie without know what's going on, her being a vampire is a great reveal.
Surprise. Because the thing is that I remember the radio silence went to the Dead Meat podcast and they talked that they had a monster movie coming up. So we were like, ooh, what is this? And then they have
the thing
Abigail,
is,
and it's like, what?
when you went on Letterboxd, the movie was under the fake title Dracula's Daughter, which is an original actual movie.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a remake of that technically in a way. So, which in the remake has nothing to do with that. I think Dracula's Daughter is trying to get rid of the curse in the original movie. It's nothing to do with this, but it's like the concept of Dracula's daughter. So I wish that wasn't, because it's like, oh, this girl's just letting them kidnap her, because if it's really Dracula's daughter, she could kill him.
Yeah, like anytime, easily.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna say a hot take. I think we should get rid of trailers. There shouldn't be trailers anymore.
Okay.
I don't care about that art form anymore. It's not done right anymore. We should do it like back in the day. Like sometimes they'll be like Halloween 3. I think it was just a like that. Just leave it at that. Posters. It's just a fucking knife. Abigail's teeth.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because we live in a world. I love that we keep stopping. We live in a world where our span of attention is so short.
Everyone's just like ADHD right now.
Yeah, like they need to market things so bad so we pay attention. We're like, okay, we gotta go see this.
Yeah, but it's like, and then the issue then is, oh, if you promote it one way and then the movie turns out a different way, oh, you guys lied in the trailer, so it's a bad movie.
And
like,
you
it's
know
so
what?
fucking weird.
And I will say I'm not, because I watch trailers all the time. I do watch them. I'm talking shit about myself. There's certain movies in a franchise that I love, like Jurassic Park, that I end up watching the trailer. I get really fucking excited, and then I tend to disappoint myself when I go see the movie.
Yeah.
And that's my fault for watching all the trailers, but it's something that I love so much that I just can't stay away from.
Yeah, but that's like seeing a little kid and then being like, here's all this candy, then they eat it and get sick, and you're like, why did you eat the candy? It's like, well, duh, we're gonna watch it. We're fans, right? This is your way to advertise the movie, but you're just giving everything away. And then when we watch the movie, people are gonna complain that you showed everything before.
Yeah.
Like,
so, I'm gonna be honest with this new. I'm gonna keep using this as an example. With this new Jurassic movie, if you just show me that one poster with Jonathan Bailey and that flying dinosaur, I'm seated.
yeah, exactly. I've said that I've stopped seeing trailers I think Endgame was the last time that I said, you know what? I'm just gonna watch one trailer
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. And if that trailer shows a lot of fucking bullshit, I'll be fucking pissed
Mm-hmm.
because it shouldn't be. That shouldn't be the thing. But
Well, they did a lot of
like,
fake shots.
yeah,
'Cause I
they-
remember the Hulk being in Wakanda, and then it wasn't.
yeah, because that was in Infinity War, right?
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
they did bullshit. Or Thanos had like different
Mhm.
stones or whatever. Yeah, but yeah,
I forgot what I was gonna say.
get rid of, toss it in the trash. We don't need it.
Oh, perfect example. That new Wicked poster, seated.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, damn, I'm already
Wicked
like,
for good.
this is Endgame for
Mhm.
wicked people.
I hope Glinda gets a ass beaten.
For being a fake ass friend.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Back to Abigail.
Yeah. So
So-
Abigail's still dancing.
So Abigail gets home. They then do end up kidnapping her. A father figure ends up showing up, and the alarm starts ringing. But they do end up getting away. They make it to this house, this abandoned mansion of some sorts, where they meet Lambert, played by Carlos Esposito. They have to be there for 24 hours. After that, to try to get money from the father, it's going to be 50 million, and each of them get 7 million or something like that.
Yeah.
But they have to stay there, babysit her, and then I was gonna call her Sam Carpenter. Joey, Melissa Burra's character, she has to be the only one to go in and out of the room and keep an eye on Abigail.
It is the only voice that she's able to hear because Abigail has a blindfold on.
Mm-hmm.
This is where they all get their names
Yeah.
because they're all kind of like the whole time they're kind of trying to get to know each other,
Mm-hmm.
but they keep saying, "Don't say your name." Like,
Yeah,
we're not
because if
supposed
one
to.
of them gets caught and the other snitches, they can't really know your real names are really about you.
Exactly. So this is where there's Joey, Sammy, Peter,
Frank.
Dean, Frank, and Rickles.
Rickles, which
Yeah.
is it's a Rat Pack joke from the 1960s.
Yeah.
Um,
I love that. Like, who said? Do you remember who said something about the pop culture?
I think it was Rickles.
It was Rickles,
which
right?
is why then he gives. Oh, then you're Don fucking Rickles, because Don was, I guess, in pop culture, Don Rickles wasn't really part of the Rat Pack, but I guess Frank Sinatra considered him or something. It was. I read it on EBD. I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to say, did you know that? Because that
No.
feels like something that
No.
very niche.
No, I've heard of Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, he's
but
like very
did I
popular.
fucking know that there was a group called the Rat Pack? Hell no. When I saw this, I was like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Yeah, I was like, they're like, oh, pop culture. It's not like Tony Stark, Captain America.
Yeah, like the joke. It's a. I feel like it's such a pop culture joke for older people.
Yeah.
like
People
you could-
that are not seated for this
yeah,
movie.
like can we have done it maybe for like people of this? Because if they would have been like, all right, you Gaga, you Beyonce, you Drake, like I would have gotten that.
Hey, Gabriella, Troy.
Yeah, I would have gotten that. Or Freddie, Michael, Jason, Esther, I would have gotten
Yeah,
that.
like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, but I don't fucking know what the fuck was going on.
I was like, okay.
But I wonder if
guess.
the name Rat Pack is a thing because
I know-
rats are such a big part of Dracula. And
Dracula.
Nosferatu,
I'm
whatever.
sure that's where it came from
Mhm.
because then right after he goes, "I'll see you tomorrow, my little rats,"
Mhm.
which I was like, "Oh, is it supposed to be because of Nosferatu, kind of like the rat thing?" But
Mhm.
it's the Rat Pack, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, so as the night goes on, they're kind of just fucking around. They're drinking. We get a scene where Dean wants to try to get to know people, but no one's budging. And then Joey kind of reads all of them and
I think-
reads the whole room.
I must say, I think Dean was trying to get to know anyone. I couldn't understand anything.
I know.
No, in
Without
theaters-
subtitles, Dean is very hard to
Oh,
understand.
bro, in theaters it was really difficult. I was like, I don't know what he's saying.
Mhm.
Like I know it's his style apparently because I know in Euphoria,
Yeah.
he kind of was the same.
Mhm.
And what music video was it that you were telling me about?
That's a Karol G music video.
And I was like,
And he shows up literally the last minute.
he's like, I'm
And-
from Bush and some and
And
I'm
in
like,
the-
what?
Yeah, and in the music video, the girl's like, "I'm leaving you." He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I was like, oh.
You're like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever that said.
"Rest in peace, King."
Yeah. But it was like, it was so much easier with subtitles because I'm like, okay, I can hear him now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
We're old,
Yeah, we really are.
but yeah. So Joey kind of reads all of them for their filth. She knows exactly their backgrounds and where they come from, and then Frank, being Frank, reads her back for her filth.
Yep, like that.
Yeah. So Peter basically is the muscle.
Yeah. Sammy was like a getaway hacker.
Yeah.
Dean just what I don't even know what Dean. He was trying to.
He's a very good driver. He's
Yeah.
just not very professional.
Yeah.
And then Frank's a cop,
Is a
ex-cop,
Mhm.
and then Joey is an ex-army crackhead.
Yeah, basically.
Sorry
I
to say the
mean,
word like that.
Yeah, she's basically
Drug
that's-
addict.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
what he mentioned to her. But this is a lot of Joey goes to see Abigail.
Oh, and Rickles. I'm sorry, we forget Rickles.
I don't remember. Oh, Rickles
Sniper.
sniper. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
sniper. But then my thing is that Rickles kind of shows up randomly here and there, and then that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny when you when you
'Cause-
read about the Rat Pack thing. It's like, oh, he was kind of just there.
It's like Rickles does fit
Mhm.
him very well.
Mm-hmm.
But Joey goes to see Abigail, and Abigail's, being like, "My God, I'm a little girl and I'm so afraid."
Mhm.
And she unties her blindfold, but she puts a mask on so you can kind of, which is like, girl, you were not supposed to do that, but whatever. And she lets her.
But hey, remember 2020 COVID?
That's true.
You could not tell people's face. You saw their eyes, and they're like, "Damn, those eyes are nice. The way they
Mhm.
shaped, they're kind of even." But then they take off the rest of the man. You're like, "Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So it just depends.
That's true. That's true. We learned a lot about people's eyes during COVID.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
People are much hotter with mask on. Let's say that.
Yes, I was.
Yeah. But then she's kind of like bonding with Abigail, and she manages to not untie her hands, but kind of loosen the grip a little bit.
Yeah, I think she puts him to the front instead
Oh, yeah.
of the back.
Yeah.
And she asks her if she has a son. She says yes, but she can't say his name. So Abigail makes up a name, and they bond here. They do a pinky promise that she's not gonna let anyone hurt her, which is bullshit.
Mm.
And then as Joey's leaving the room, she's like, "I'm so sorry. What's gonna happen to you guys tonight?"
It's like,
Yeah.
girl, this is very Evil Dead 2013. All of you are gonna die tonight.
I always think of that. So then Joey tells Frank, like, "Hey, do you know who this girl's father is? Because she said she kind of threatened me and us, and I don't like that shit." So
You know what I've been? Frank, he said she was coming for you.
yeah. So like, I don't know, something feels off. And then Frank goes to check, but she didn't tell him that she took the blindfold off because she wasn't supposed to. So she kind of sees his face, I guess, and then he's like, "Did you see my face, bitch? Did you see my fucking face?"
And look, I will defend him. He's not supposed to go in there, right?
he's not.
He's
Mhm.
not. But maybe he was going to stay quiet, like a little bit. Like, let me see.
I
if
think he was
can
trying to
find-
get information out of her, obviously.
But then she's not blindfolded, so I don't blame him.
I would have been like, "I didn't see those beautiful blue eyes. I didn't see them."
Oh, damn it! I said it. But I think she could have been just red.
Yeah.
She could have literally said anything.
Yeah. But she ends up telling him that her dad is a Lazar.
Yeah.
Um,
And he fucking freaks out. He
Yeah.
walks out. He goes, "I'm fucking out. You guys can take my portion. Whatever the fuck you want, you fucking fucks."
yeah. So I guess Lazar has a very big history of being a very, very dangerous man. I
Mhm.
wonder why Lazar.
Because it
Like
sounds
Like
spooky.
Dracula. Like,
It sounds vampire-ish. But he's a myth. That's the thing that they say.
no,
It's
no,
a
yeah,
myth.
I know.
And I think it's because he goes by many names. So maybe Lazar is one of them.
Yeah.
So, Orlok.
I just wish they would have
know?
said it at one point. I don't know.
It's because it sounds creepier.
Mhm.
Dracula feels too
Generic because everyone's
yes.
used to it so much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lazar sounds a little mysterious.
What if it would have been like Drake?
You want some fact checking?
Oh.
So Lazar is of Hebrew origin, meaning God has helped or God is my help, in a shortened form of Eliezer.
Mm.
It has a biblical significance as the name of Lazarus, who was raised from the dead by
Mhm.
Jesus.
Makes sense. So Dracula. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Holy
Mhm.
shit. Okay. Look at
I
that.
love that.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Vanessa.
You're welcome.
That was okay. That's interesting. That
Yeah.
makes a
So that's kind of like how also Nosferatu's in a way.
Yes.
He rose from the dead.
Mm-hmm. So okay, that's cool. A little layer.
Okay, so that you see now I like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
now
that's
that
cool.
I know the meaning of the name. Okay, cool.
But then we also have Valdez.
Yes,
Later.
but Valdez is because it's not him.
No, I know, but like they
Mhm.
talk about a Valdez,
Valdez, which is like
his assistant.
his assistant, which it's her.
It's this little
Mhm,
fucker.
It's not
Oh,
Renfield.
No, but yeah, he's trying to leave, trying to get out, but they're like, no, let's just stay and see what happens.
Yeah,
They kind of figured shit out.
because they were like, well, we can't really return her and say sorry. We can't really do anything. But
So we're fucked.
Yeah.
Because they also say she saw your face.
Mm-hmm.
If she gets out, you're gonna get caught. And then since now they don't trust him because Joey did the whole magic trick and can literally point out everybody from their job history, whatever.
So it's like they kind of all know about each other, but they end up holding off. Joey is exploring the house a little bit. This is where she finds a big library with a big statue of Lazar and Abigail, but she don't know that just yet.
Yeah.
Then her and Rickles have a bit like a sweet moment. Like they seem like they've been liking each other throughout the movie.
They be eyeballing each other, and it had a Mandela effect. I thought they kissed here.
No,
I literally, because I remember I was like, oh, I remember about these two. And I thought my Mandela effect was that they kissed in this scene and they kind of know each other. That's why she was kind of like, kind of low key about him. They're both military. I thought they knew each other from the military.
I think they were just kind of like,
damn. Yeah. We the only people of color in this room.
You know what? I couldn't be part of this rap pack because I would have been like taking turns.
You think the rap pad's the only thing stopping you?
It would to call it a double Eiffel Tower. You know what I'm saying? So then Sammy's in a room watching cartoons by herself, and then Dean scares her, and he's like, "Oh well, I thought you were giving me signals back in the car," and she's like, "What the fuck you talking about? Get the fuck out of the room."
Yeah.
And
he was trying.
He tried.
I don't blame her. She's good.
Yes, she's Lisa Frankenstein.
She reminds me a lot of Gigi Dolan. I'm gonna say that.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Thank you, Snoop. Moving on. So then he goes over to Peter. He draws a dick on Peter's face while he's really dark, like deep asleep. And he goes into the kitchen. Hears a noise, and he does end up getting attacked by something, but we don't know just what. Sammy hears it. She goes to check on him, and his head falls off.
Yeah, and there goes Dean. But she freaks out. They're all trying to be like, "Who the fuck did it?" Thank you, Miss Keisha.
Well, Frank is like, "How you do that?" And she's like, "The fuck you mean how I do that?"
You think I can do that?
Yeah.
Like for real. But at the same time, you're like, oh, yeah, like, but how did that happen?
Yeah, and then Joey's like, "What does that look like to you?" And he's like, "Well, it looks like an animal ripped it off." And then this is where we get this backstory
Of Valdez.
Yeah, of like these FBI agents or these people that worked for Lazar turned on him, snitched on him, and then they were held up in a like 30-story building up on the top floor, surrounded by FBI protecting them overnight, kind of like witness protection. And then when they went into the room in the morning, they were all ripped to limbs.
Everyone, like, organs missing, completely. He said just like Dean.
Which it doesn't make sense because they were on the 30th floor. But you know who did it? Needy.
Yep.
I seen Jennifer's body. She killed the band at the end of the movie.
That's
it's
your
the same
movie?
way.
Your body.
My body. Body T.
That is body T. That's true. But yeah, that's basically now where it's like, who's the bad guy in this one? It's kind of like they're trying to see they're figuring each other out.
Yeah, and so like they end up thinking that Valdez is in the house with them, or it's one of them.
Yep.
So we don't know. So then
I do love the part where I'm gonna say Dean is like, is someone out there? No, I'm not. Just don't worry about it. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Rickles tries to leave, but then the house goes onto lockdown. Like the whole house locks them in. So
and they're in a fucking
panels
prison
everywhere. Yeah, they're in a prison pretty much. So then Abigail tells Joey that Frank is Valdez. She's starting to she's like the producers on the reality shows in the background.
They just started
She's
shit.
like, yeah, hey, he's Valdez. Go whoop his ass.
And he's like, really? He's like, He told me. He told me when he was threatening me that it was him.
Yeah, that he was gonna rip all of you apart.
Yeah, but she goes and pulls out the gun. Everyone like, motherfucker, what? I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen here.
And I don't know who's gonna. And then she's like, who wrote the note? Who wrote the note? So Frank pulls out a gun on Joey too, so everyone's gunning each other.
The way he does it is so fucking
It's good.
funny.
It's good though,
because he literally went distraction. She went, huh?
He was like, Peter, no, and she went, and he went, bitch, you thought.
He like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. So then,
it's this Rickles died. He dies pretty fast.
oh yeah, Rickles dies
Like right before this.
She tells him, It's right after Abigail tells him that Frank is Valdez.
And
she
then
goes outside with Rickles. They have a moment, and then he walks away, and then he dies.
right away.
And that's when she's like, oh, hell no. So that's when she goes downstairs, and the gun starts happening.
Yeah. So they're just kind of fighting, and they figure out, you know what? This girl, she's causing shit. So
Frank
we
was
have
like,
to fucking kill her.
Peter, go kill her. And Peter's like, okay.
All right, that's my job.
So then Peter goes up to her room. He's about to shoot her, and then Joey steps in, and Joey's like, you're not going to touch this little girl. And then Peter's like, I'm going to kill her. And then Frank's like, you're not going to do nothing, Joey. And as all this is happening, Sammy's watching her, and she's taking off her cuffs. And Sammy's like, guys, and no one's listening to Sammy. And then out of nowhere, my TV paused. I said, Abigail's gonna scream.
Bro, it went from Abigail screaming and no noise was coming out of her mouth, and it made it so much scarier.
Yeah, it was
like-
weird. But we fixed it. And then Abigail screams, and she attacks Peter. Frank shoots her in the head, and then she gets back up, and there's no bullet wound on her head. Like,
Yeah, she just
healed.
wipes it off. Oh, it's so creepy. Like, I do like how the teeth look. It very Nosferatu, like very like jagged and all fucked up. Her eyes are like pale.
Yeah.
It's so sick. And there's like a lot of chase scenes happening where she's just dancing. She's literally playing with her food. It's so good.
I love that she uses her ballerina as a fighting thing. It's very like Tekken Tag.
Yeah, like it's so good. And she'll be doing flips and shit. She does like a stab move to Frank.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so good. I literally was like, damn, she kind of popped off with that one.
Yeah, she ate this roll up.
Mm-hmm.
They lock her in the room, but honestly, I think she's just fucking with them because she can break through that door.
Yeah,
like,
she's like,
girl.
oh, I'm such a little girl. I can't do nothing.
Yeah. So they go back downstairs and they regroup, and they're like, okay, we're dealing with a fucking vampire.
And they're like, no, don't fucking say that.
Yeah, but they're like, we're dealing with a vampire, and then Sammy's like, well, what kind of vampire is it? Twilight? Is it True Blood? Is it Anne Rice? And it's like it's honest, valid questions.
Yep. We need you in the podcast, Sammy.
Yeah.
She is a horror queen for sure.
And it's like, how do we kill her? Is it with the garlic? Is it with the crucifix? Is it with a wooden stake? It's like, we don't know. There's a lot of rules. There's a lot of myths. What's real? What's not?
Yeah, it's like, Sammy, go get some fucking garlic.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking figure this shit out.
Yeah. So Sammy comes back. Sammy,
I got garlic.
those are fucking onions.
Those are fucking onions. So, that line delivery is so good.
Yeah.
So
And she's
fucking
like,
awesome.
well, I don't cook. And I was like, girl, you can tell the difference.
You know, you never know.
Nah, yeah, I guess.
Carlos, she's blonde. No, I deleted all my notes. Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, it's like, well. So then the plan is to go get Abigail, and Joey's like, well, I'm not going because you saw what she did. She gonna whoop all asses. So y'all can go. And then I'm gonna be like, I told you so. So they go.
And
She's dancing with Dean's body, dead body with no head.
yup, she goes up to Sammy, flips her ass, and just starts punching her really softly.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. It's like she's literally just playing with her.
Here it shows you that all the myths are not working. Sammy has the garlic,
She
doesn't work.
sniffs it, throws it back at her, and she's just punching her. The crucifix, she uses it as a weapon and stabs Peter
Like 20 times.
and grabs his blood and just smears it all over her face. And this is where Dean goes to stab with the stake.
Yeah.
But she does a flip dance move and fucking stabs him in the leg with the stake, bro.
Yep.
So sick.
And then she's laughing at them as they're leaving, and then they go back downstairs. Sammy and Joey's like, I told you so.
Yeah, it's like,
Y'all didn't listen.
what the fuck y'all thought was gonna happen?
Yeah. So she removes the stake from Frank as he's saying fuck 20 million times. And then they plan to regroup again. And the only thing that really did work for her was a sedative they gave her earlier when they kidnapped her. Like she said, I actually felt her, and it actually worked on her.
Yeah, it slowed down her heart rate. She was breathing
Which I'm
slower.
surprised she let them do that, but okay. She's acting.
She's playing the long game, you know? She has to take him there.
That's true.
Yeah.
So they go around the house looking for her. Sammy ends up falling in a pool of bodies. Disgusting.
And I love that you hear Frank being like, how many bodies are you talking about? Like 1, 2,
And
3?
then we look over the pool and there's like maybe more than 50.
Yeah, fucking insane. They're all bloated and shit. It's just so disturbing.
Yeah. Peter ends up getting a splinter, and he's so distracted by the splinter that he doesn't see Abigail coming.
And she's like right behind him in that this dark room, and she looks so creepy
She
there.
appears like Michael Myers.
Yes, like Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, Michael. Like that.
So he starts running, and this is where he says "vampire on my ass."
Mm-hmm.
She chases him. They end up getting,
Like
yeah. They end up getting to the staircase where Peter falls because Frank knocks him over by accident, and
Yeah.
they don't have their shit together. Abigail's ballerinian, dancing, fighting. She gets Frank here, and she starts floating.
And I
He's
love
like, he can fly.
She's fucking flying. And then cut to Peter tackling her in
The way
midair.
Peter, oh my god, the way Peter tackles this dummy is so good.
The way it's just so out of fucking nowhere, just boom onto the floor, bro. It's so
From
good.
the stairs to like, he looked like he flew.
so good.
It's so good. Sammy gets bit here because she tries to help Frank, and then Joey, since Peter's holding her down, Joey does get the sedative in her.
Yeah.
So knocking her out, and then they lock her like in this elevator.
It looks like the old timey elevators.
Mhm.
And then this is where Sammy's like, "What the fuck's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna turn into a vampire?" And she goes, "Maybe." Oh my god, she said maybe.
It's so good. It's so good. So then this is when Abigail tells us their real names
Yep.
and reads all of their filth back to us.
Carlos, Joy. Carlos, you're
John.
a fucking word I can't say, but you know exactly what it is. Joy. You're great. You're doing fantastic. I'm not gonna say it. I have to suck a dick in order to say it.
Oh.
And I've already said it. No, you're just a handsome person.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
what I was gonna say.
Anyways, so she tries to make a deal with them and said, if one of y'all let me out, I'll let two of y'all live.
And I love that Frank's like, she's fucking playing with
Yeah,
y'all.
and then she's like, time's up. One of y'all lets me out. The one that lets me out, I'll let y'all live.
And Peter's like, all right, I'll try that.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. Joey's like, bitch, I'll fucking shoot your ass.
Mhm.
Like, don't fucking try this. And he's,
He's
like,
like,
no,
I ain't
you know
gonna
you're
do it,
not.
girl. I ain't gonna do it. I was just joking. I ain't gonna do it.
Because it comes back. That's from
Yeah.
earlier. She points a gun and he's like, I think she might actually shoot me, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
So now this time he's like, you're not gonna do shit.
And he's like, I did it.
Shoots him right like in the side.
In the side, yeah.
And so the plan was, okay, we're gonna go heal up Pete.
Mhm.
Sammy stay with her, and Sammy's like, hell the fuck no, I'm not staying with that thing.
Well, it's a good idea she didn't because.
And then Frank stays with Abigail, and they're kind of working out a plan. They're like, if you let me go, I'll tell you how to leave this house. And he's like, no, bitch, I don't trust you. You tell me how to go, then I'll let you
Then
go.
I'll leave, yeah.
So she gives him a plan. Go to this room, the library. There's a bookshelf to the right,
Mhm.
and it's like,
It's like the third book or something.
yeah. And then she says like the name of the book. It's like, and everything must go or something like that.
Mhm.
So he's like, okay. So he goes to leave, and then she goes, excuse me, we have a deal. He's like, oh yeah, sorry. And he messes with it. He goes, you must be really fucking gullible at your fucking age, huh? And she just busts through that motherfucking door.
She was just playing them again.
Yeah, like she doesn't need your help.
No. So she's like on top of him, about to kill him, and then Joey breaks through like a car, like boarding, and the sun comes in. Her arm explodes because I guess the sun hits it.
Yeah, it's so cool. I think that's such a cool detail. Like them just vanishing like that is so sick.
Yeah, but then since it was just her arm, it starts growing back like she's like some type of fucking reptile.
Ugh.
And they regroup in the library where they are under the sun, so they're safe, and they plan again to try to catch her or to kill her. Or no, Sammy comes up with a plan that to unlock the house, they need the power source, like the breaker or something. And
I will say that part is crazy.
this is very like Jurassic
So
Park,
random.
like we have to reset the system.
Yeah,
And
but it's like so random. Like
Mhm.
they don't. Did they even say reset throughout? Do they say it?
well, now she says it. Now she thought about. Well, Sammy now thinks about the reset.
No, I know, but like it doesn't come up in the conversation. She just randomly goes reset.
It came up earlier when she's like, "Well, I could maybe unlock this house, but I don't have the equipment."
Yeah, but
But that's about it.
But the way she said reset, I thought it was mentioned in the conversation. Like someone said, "Oh, I gotta reset this" or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I know her and Joy were talking about her son.
Yeah,
So I don't know if she said something about resetting the past or whatever, being a better mother. I don't
maybe.
know. But
I was
she
like,
thought
did I miss
about it.
something. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta reset the house. What is this? Smart house? Disney Channel Smart House?
Maybe. So they split into twos.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And it's Peter and Sammy, Frank and Joey.
yeah, because Sammy and Peter got really close throughout the movie. Like they became like really good friends.
And he's very protective over her. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the times, like don't point the gun at Sammy.
And I would be like, yes, please protect me, you tree.
Oh no, hold me.
Yeah. So yeah. So they go into this room, and then Abigail starts mind fucking Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
So she starts controlling her, and she ends up biting Peter and killing him. After they have a sweet moment of like, oh, we're
Yeah.
gonna get out of here. We're gonna be friends forever.
Yeah. But it's so cool. I know. Rest in peace, Peter.
My favorite.
And it is really cool how they do this because they play the music and she feels like she's getting possessed and she hears Abigail in her ear and then she starts mimicking her.
Yeah.
Like they do like a dancing together to
Yeah.
like a group. I was kind of
It's
bumping
kinda
to the
like,
song.
It's kind of like Sammy's not there anymore. It's Abigail just being her.
Yep.
In her eyes. Yeah.
And then it's where Joey and Frank show up and they're like, she turns around. He goes, "Oh no, Peter! Oh no, she got you!
She got him. Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so fun.
And then
Sammy
Joey's
looks
like,
amazing as a vampire. I
She
will say
does.
she looks fucking
yeah.
awesome.
And then Joey's like,
Can you come out?
mm-hmm.
And she goes, yeah. And she gets up like really straight up, and they're like, we
And
gotta
also
fucking
her
run.
skin is steaming from the kind of sun hitting her.
Yeah, because
hitting it.
it's not direct sunlight. It's like kind of
Yeah, I
like.
guess.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I was like, those are clearly sun rays hitting you, girl.
Yeah, I guess for the cool effect. So they start running away. She chases them. They go under the sunlight again in the library. But now
Yeah.
we move to a different position because the day is moving.
And she's dancing again.
mhm.
She's twirling around and everything. And she goes to attack them. And
Mhm.
we do get that Abigail was turned in the library.
Yeah.
And there's bad memories in that.
Mhm.
And then Joey just grabs like a tray that they talked about earlier and then just reflects the sun at her and she fucking
She
explodes.
just explodes.
Which I was sad because
I know.
I
We
wanted
liked
more
our
of
girl.
Sammy as a vampire. That was pretty cool.
And then after that, a bookshelf opens, so they go in. Sammy, Joey, and Frank, and Lambert is there, and he's a vampire.
Yep.
And he's been working with Abigail this whole time. He's been her puppet.
For 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years pretty much, and
And he wants to kill her.
mhm.
He was like, well, how about we just fucking kill her and her father and then we can just rule the world,
to
basically.
Frank, he knocks out Joey in all this because Joey's not part of this plan.
Ew, girls.
Yeah,
He was
that's
like,
what it made it seem like.
he was like,
why
Dan
not Joey?
Stevens? Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll buy both
But
of
I
y'all.
think I got the sense that Lambert was also part of that FBI thing in the.
Oh,
And that's why
maybe.
him and this
Are, like,
guy
kinda
knew
close.
they knew each other.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, so he turns Dan Stevens
And he gives him autonomy
mhm.
by feeding him the blood.
Yeah. So then Frank betrays Lambert and kills Lambert. And let me tell y'all, Frank was
With
as
the
a vampire?
glasses,
Mm-hmm.
the glasses were kind of sick, like covered in blood and shit. That
was
shit
like-
looked awesome.
I'll be your slave daddy. Okay. I'll do anything you say.
Okay, just buy me right here.
Mm-hmm. Right here.
Yep.
So then Abigail walks in. She's like, "Oh, got y'all what I needed, y'all. Y'all killed Lambert. Oh well."
Yo, he's trying to convince you to turn you or
Mhm.
whatever.
And then she goes to attack, and Frank's it's like, "Oh shit!"
Is this when he slams? No, that was
Nah,
later.
Yeah.
Dude, but he
bites her
grabs
here.
her and starts sucking on her blood and she just collapses.
Yeah. Joey tries to escape, but he ends up catching after she makes a phone call to her son saying, "I'm sorry," because she thinks she's going to die. And then Frank is just beating the shit out of Joey for like 4 minutes.
Dude, it's crazy.
She's getting tossed around this whole
Tossed.
library.
That's you. That's what you want, Dan Steve.
Yeah, pretty much. And then Abigail comes out, saves her from falling from the second floor, and this whole fight ensues between the three of them. Abigail and Joey team up, and Joey's like, Abigail's like, "If you help me, you can leave, but we need to kill him."
Yeah, we need to get. I can't beat him alone.
Yeah, I'm weak right now.
I will say that in this movie, there's a lot of like lines. I don't know if you noticed, like just in the background, like ADR.
Really?
Like, yeah, I noticed where she's like, "You can't stop me," like stuff like
Oh,
that,
I
like
didn't-
very subtly in the background. And I think there's one where she's like, "To kill me, you have to drain me," and I was like,
Oh,
yes.
I don't-
I was like, okay, whatever.
But in between this fight, there's a point where Frank grabs Abigail and she ragdolls the fuck out of this girl,
Grabs her by the head and pile drives her into the fucking ground.
and she breaks.
It's pretty crazy. She even took a while to get up.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck.
Joey gets stabbed to the wall.
Oh yeah. And he's like, stay right there.
Yeah, eventually, it's a very good fight scene.
Mhm.
Eventually, Joey gets out of the wall because of him. Oh, he bites Joey, thinking he can mind control her, and she pretends to go with it, and then she tries to stab him, but then Abigail comes in, and then this is where they both get the over on him, and they stake him in the heart, and he goes, oh fuck, and he explodes.
Yeah.
So wooden stakes do work.
Yeah.
There's one myth that still stays.
Sunlight and stakes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then this is where Abigail is kind of like, thank you for helping me, whatever. But then there's a mysterious person that walks in, and you're like, holy fuck, could this be Lazarus? What's his name again? Lazar. Could that be him?
Yeah.
And you see a foot come in, zoom up to a crazy reveal, and what?
It's Dracula. It's Abigail's dad.
It's Abigail's dad.
Yeah.
And
fine as hell too.
He's very attractive.
I was like, damn, I could watch a whole Dracula movie with him.
Jim, we should get another one.
We should.
And he just basically is like, ooh, I can smell you.
Good,
she smells good, girl. But Abigail protects her. Like, she helped me. She was here when you weren't.
I'm not gonna lie though, when he screamed Abigail, I was kind of like, Daddy?
Don't yell at me, I'll come.
Literally. So they let Joey leave. Joey leaves. She finds her lollipop, because she's addicted to candy since she was a drug addict. And yeah,
and that's the movie.
That's pretty much the movie. Yeah,
that is Abigail.
You know what we didn't do?
What?
Our reviews.
Oh shit! Whoa! Now that you mentioned that, like we do in every movie, we go to Letterboxd and give this movie a rating and review.
Mm-hmm.
What was your rating and review?
I gave it a 4-star.
Okay.
And I said, sorry, I literally lost my place. I said the cast was so much much fun to watch together. Please bring more Universal Monster inspired movies. Also, Abigail's dad can be my daddy.
Okay. I mean, I agree with you. That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
I also gave it a 4. It stayed for me consistent from the first one. I said, oh no, not Sammy turning into a hot vampire trying to kill me. Oh no, don't. Well, yeah, I really did enjoy it. Even the second time watching it. It is a fun movie. But like you said, if you watch the trailer, it ruins it for you.
Yeah.
So really don't watch the trailer.
And also, I feel like the pacing of getting to Abigail being a vampire, for me, it took a little too long. I was like, okay, we know.
There was a lot of standing around, I feel like, at the beginning. Like, I know they're trying to get to know each other, but then they were like, Dean's just riding in a bike, kind of doing his own thing. And I'm like, I feel like this could have been trimmed down a little bit more and get more at the end. Like, more Sammy as a vampire, less of like everyone just standing around.
Because if we're not supposed to get to know them, then
exactly. What matters.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so favorite death?
Ooh.
There's a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
I do like Sammy's explosion. I think it's like so satisfying, I feel.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like
I'll give it a Frank, because this was really big explosion.
Yeah, that's true. Frank's was a very, very big one. That's a good one too. Both explosions.
Yeah, because Peter kind of just dies from getting bit.
Yeah, and then Rickles as well. He kind of gets some of his face pulled off.
We should say that Joey's not gonna turn after Frank bit her because he died.
He died, I guess.
So it breaks the curse, I guess.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, if
Dracula
Lazar dies, would Abigail, the curse breaks, right? But would she stay like that and now age normally, or will she age
like what we
rapidly?
do in the shadows?
Yes, or will she ages rapidly and then just dies?
Yeah, I mean that's true. We don't know. We would never know.
I know.
Bring the second one.
That's true. But don't kill Lazar though, because.
Daddy of the movie.
That's hard.
That's hard. That's hard. There's a lot of bad daddies in that one.
Because it's like, Damn.
I know you're a fan of Dan Stevens. Dracula's fun. Rickles was fun. I mean, literally everybody. I don't know.
Peter's a giant.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it to Lazar though.
Because he's Dracula.
Because I don't know, but the way when he yelled Abigail, it changed something in me.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
yell at me like that.
No, you wouldn't like that.
No, in bed though.
In my mind.
Mhm.
Okay, I see that.
But Dan Stevens though, when with the glass.
As a vampire, you only like them as vampires.
Mm-hmm. I have a problem.
Yeah, I can say it. I can say that. Yeah, I mean, Salazar. I mean, Giancarlo Esposito has my heart. I love him. He's a fantastic. So, in my heart, I'll give it to him.
Okay, he was a vampire too.
Yeah, he was great, and he looked fucking awesome.
We have problems.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. A lot. But that is it for the segments. So let's do the comments.
Yes.
I do have some from YouTube. Last week I forgot to read the ones from YouTube, so I'll read them now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was one that was very funny. Okay, so this one is from our Little Nightmares episode. Remember the gameplay we did a long ass time ago?
Yes.
It says, I know this is an older one, but this is hilarious. John's reaction had me cracking up. I'm like, damn, okay. Look at me with the reaction. Thank you so much.
Who was that?
Oh my God, I just left the comment. I'm not going to go back. Not right now. But thank you for the comment, you. Let's see. This one was from Augustine Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
This is from our Leprechaun episode, and they
Original?
said, "Oh no, the 4." I lost track.
Yeah.
Are they both gay, or is it just one gay and the other one's bi?
You gay? I didn't know you were gay.
That comment is so good. I love that comment.
Thank you, Augustine.
Augustine Lopez.
All
Yeah.
right, thank you, Augustine, for that comment. And to answer your question, gay and questionable.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends who you ask.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
Exactly. But yes, those are those are the comments from YouTube that I
Thank you,
just
guys.
love them. And let me go to the Spotify ones. If you're on Spotify, you can just leave us a comment. Sometimes we'll put a poll up, sometimes not. What should be the poll for this? Peter, Dan Stevens, Lazar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Smash or pass. Did I put a poll up for the last one? Does Bigfoot exist? That was my poll. I wrote hell yeah, duh. Nah, the fuck. Look, maybe.
Okay.
Everyone said hell yeah, duh.
Okay. Everyone okay. I told you.
Step out of the mirror.
This was literally
Step out of the mirror.
This was literally a real footage movie.
That's true. They saw it. We're like, it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. He doesn't exist, guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
But these are all comments from the movie Exist.
Okay.
We got our friend Glitterzilla saying, "Oh my God, my son watched The Backyardigans. They should turn that one and Blue's Clues into a horror movie.
Oh my God, what would Blue's Clues be?
Bodies. He leaves body pieces
Okay.
with blue shit on it.
Okay.
That would be fucking awesome. That was fucking sick.
All right, thank you, Glitterzilla, for that one.
Thank you so much for the comment. Let me approve it. Approved. This is from Bass Fiddling. Again from Exist.
Mm-hmm.
Now y'all have to do an episode on the 2022 Good Boy or Hatching. Get those foreign films.
Oh, I actually see. He said foreign or they said foreign.
Yeah, foreign films.
I seen that movie.
You seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's like this girl.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, sorry. It was okay.
Oh man.
But Good Boy, I want to see Good Boy. Wait, are we talking about the 2022 Good Boy or the 2025 Good Boy?
I literally said 2022.
Oh.
Stand up because apparently you can't fucking hear me.
Anyway, thank you for the comment.
Thank you for the comment. I know I remember if you haven't seen it, it's called I don't know the name. Anyways, it was like bad dog. It's like a foreign film. It's like it's like The Office, but you follow a serial killer.
With Ryan Reynolds?
No, it's like a documentary, like found footage.
Oh.
And it's shot like they're interviewing a serial killer and they're asking him how he kills people and stuff. It's fucking crazy.
The one that I always talk about with that they actually have the slashers living in a neighborhood and Jason lives in
Carlos,
Freddy's house.
a foreign film.
Oh, it's foreign.
Stand the fuck up.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Leslie Vernon.
No. It's I forgot the name. It was like Bad Dog something. but it's it's like I think it's French if I'm not mistaken, and we follow this guy that he's a serial killer, and we see him like, okay, this is what I do, and then he goes to a house and kills a whole family.
Okay,
and
that
then,
sounds like Behind the Mask.
yeah, but it's not Jason and Freddy. He's just a straight up like if you were following fucking John Wayne Gacy around, like
Yeah.
yeah,
Behind the Mask.
no, no, I just don't remember the movie. God damn it. But yes, this is another comment for Jorb, our friend Jorb. Since you mentioned clowns, I'm wondering if you guys have read Clowns in a Cornfield. No, we don't read.
No, but I am very. I saw the trailer for the movie, and I actually want to see it.
Yeah, they said the movie adaptation comes out May 9th. That's my birthday.
Oh.
And I'm really excited to it. I definitely recommend picking up the book if you enjoy reading horror. I'm not against it. It's just like it just takes me a while, you know.
I read a sentence and then 2 minutes later I forgot what I read.
Carlos needs action constantly. That's why movies that he likes are very like action heavy. So reading has to really get your attention.
I guess.
You have books that you wanted to read.
I do, and I have to read one by May 18th.
Why that? What's happening on May 18th?
Can't say yet.
Why not?
Because I can't say it yet.
Oh.
So
Well,
I have literally a month.
just you can do it.
I can do it. It's a short story.
Before bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's not bad.
No.
Well, but that's the comments.
Thank you guys all for the comments. They were
I
great.
love you.
Yeah.
Leave us more.
Thank you. I really do appreciate them. What are we gonna watch next week?
So next week is my birthday episode.
Oh, how old?
30.
What was that? Hello?
Mhm.
How old was it?
I
The-
don't-
Tell me. It's okay. You still look good
30
for
what?
42. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Bitch, if I look this good for 42, shit.
You got them good genes, baby.
Yeah, so I am gonna. This is okay. So this movie is like one of my favorite movies as a kid. I really loved this movie as a kid. I watched it a lot as a kid. I also want to torture Jonathan a little bit. So
Oh, fuck me.
we're gonna be watching Deep Blue Sea. 1997.
Fuck. If y'all want to know, that's the movie that started it all. My fear of sharks. I was forced to watch that. I'll say more in the podcast, but yes, I was forced to watch that.
Yeah.
Do I have to watch it? I know what happens. I'll just go like, yo, that was crazy.
No, you have to watch it.
Can I watch the trailer?
No,
No? Okay.
the trailers don't show anything. It's a 90s movie.
It's a 90s movie. They actually did fun trailers back then. Okay. Fine. I'll do it.
Thank you.
Why don't we watch Arachnophobia? Or we watch like clowns.
We can do that.
What if I bring a clown in while you're sleeping?
I would do it.
That'd be
but
fun.
It's a long movie.
I'm
and I have
not-
to be prepared.
4 hours of that? No.
It's not that one.
Oh, that one.
The Bill Skarsgård one.
Nah, that's fun. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
The movie that I was saying is Man Bites Dog.
Oh,
It's a black and white French found footage kind of mockumentary kind of thing.
Okay.
Really good. It's pretty freaky, I would say, but like it's very, very good.
Okay. I'll watch it.
So it's for my foreign people out there.
All right.
Bonjour. What?
What?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. I don't know how to say it. I'm not French.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Bon voyage.
Konnichiwa.
Okay, that's not French.
What else? Oh, you said foreign, so I was just saying all the foreigns I know.
I was talking French, bro.
Hola. Adios.
Okay, well, now that you say adios.
So long.
Farewell. We'll see you again. Don't
To-
forget to
Next
like.
week, Deep Blue Sea. What were you going to say?
To like. Subscribe.
And share with friends.
So long. Farewell.
And
Until
buy
we
that
meet
merch.
down below.
All right.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening.
And remember,
Stay spooky, stay sexy, and just those are fucking onions.
see you in your dreams. Mwah.
Bye, guys.
Abigail!
Whoa! I see what you mean.